Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today we're going to be talking about Infinity Pool. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. Who made this movie? I'm going to check. Brandon Cronenberg. Have I covered him before? I'm pretty sure I have. No, I haven't. I'm thinking of like David Cronenberg. Yeah, like that guy. This isn't him. I thought it was him for a second. Okay, well, can't really judge him. Um shoot. I don't know with pros. I mean, well, I guess I can mention its reviews. Yeah. I have to go to reviews. Reviews. Where are they? Okay. Its reviews are very, very good. Its audience score is not very good. But its critic score is at 88%. That's pretty high. I mean, one could look at that score and be like, oh, this must be pretty good then. But it seems like anyone who's watching this movie is severely disappointed by the result, judging by the audience score, which is like a 53%, which is not ideal at all. And its cinema score is a C minus, which is just below average for a horror movie. So it seems that critics and audiences they're not agreeing here. They're not. I don't think they're seeing the same movie. Um, but yeah. So critics score, I'm gonna label that as a pro, but the audience score is obviously. Well, I'll get to the cons, but I might as well label it as an early con. Audience score and cinema score being very much not good. So those are both cons, early cons. I can't think of any other pros really for this. I can't think of anything. I mean, the premise looks interesting enough. I mean, I might as well mention like who's in it. I know, but there's two people I recognize: Alexander Skarsgård and Mia Goth. Alexander Skarsgård. I mean, both of these people that are known for horror. I mean, this is Pennywise right here. Alexander, yeah, Pennywise. I think is he? Was he? No, that was Bill Skarsgård. I. Why am I messing up names so much? But I know they're like the same family and everything. But Alexander Skarsgård, okay, is a different guy. He's been in some stuff. Godzilla vs Kong. Even though everyone knows most people watch those movies for the monsters, not for the humans. A Legend of Tarzan there that really involved him. I thought for sure that movie was going to be a bomb, but it saved itself. Probably because a lot of people thought it was a remake of the Disney Tarzan movie when it wasn't. But hey, I see Battleship. Ugh, let's ignore that. Um, and the Northman, which was definitely, I think he was the main character in that. That was definitely that's more of a tragic failure. Really should watch it, but I don't know. I guess I don't have the urge to do it. Uh, I pressed the wrong thing. And Mia Goth. Now, this is someone who's been horror, particularly in recently with X and Pearl, which are probably the same franchise. So that's interesting. I mean, both came out last year, and both did for minor like micro budget horror movies from A24. They did all right, I'd say. I see like A Cure for Wellness. I heard that movie's really weird. It did terrible financially, but I've heard interesting things about it. But yeah. So I'm pretty sure, like I guess genre fans, particularly for like Mia Goth, they might watch the movie. But that's really it for pros. Even that's a super duper minor pro, but yeah, but cons I already mentioned audience score, critic not audience score, cinema score not being very good. Another thing is the lack of marketing. I haven't seen like a single ad for this movie. So that's not good. I haven't seen any ads on YouTube. Really bad sign. So that's a con. Another con is that I don't know, like from the images I've seen, like I pressed the wrong thing. News. Okay, like look at this. Like just the images I've seen, this really doesn't seem this definitely isn't a movie that's gonna appeal to a broad, like wide audience. Like most people are just gonna take one look at it and be like, ew, and then walk the other way. Um yeah, so this movie has like very, very, very limited appeal, and that's not a great thing. So yeah, it's limited appeal is definitely a con. I guess another con is just general competition across the board. Across the board. I mean, I know there's fear, but that's DOA too. But I mean, there's so many other options out there, more appealing options. You have Avatar 2, you have Puss in Boots 2, you got Mithrigan, you got Man Called Otto, you got Missing, you got Hell Plane. Not to mention all the Oscar movies like being either re-released or getting a big spike in theater counts. Like you have so many other options that this movie is gonna get drowned out. It's just gonna die. And that's I guess some would argue it's sad, but that's just what happened. So that's just what's gonna happen. So yeah, competition across the board, con. And I think that's it. So opening weekend, I think this has a chance of hitting 1 million more than Fear. Um, I forgot its theater count though. I have to check. It's not exactly a high theater count. Let me see where. Okay, 1,800. That's not the worst. So, uh, I don't know. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna say 1 to 2 million. I think it can hit that 1 to 2 million, and it's total 3 to 4. If it's lucky, I'm just gonna go with that. I don't know, and I really don't care. So that's what I'm sticking with. So that's Infinity Pool. Now there's one more movie I have to talk about. It's not listed on here, but it is. Well, I have to find it. I'll find it. Women Talking. There it is, right here. Women Talking. I'm gonna be talking about that next, and then that'll be it for the weekend. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage, all previous prediction videos I made this year. It's not a whole lot now, but that's gonna change in the future, the near future. So stay tuned. But if you want to watch any of the past prediction videos I made this year or any of the other years I've done this, you can go right ahead. It's also the canceled series where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't. Never covered Infinity Pool at all, so yeah. But I made 172 episodes now canceled, so if you want to watch any of those episodes, any of the episodes and any like you binge them from beginning to now, I highly suggest you do that, so go do it. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. January recap will come out first week of February, right in between Knock at the Cabin and Magic Mike's Last Dance. So probably likely in between those. So stay tuned. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.